Run you through a tour of DuskJS. DuskJS is a JavaScript that you can include on your page that allows your application to run offline. Offline in JavaScript has been difficult. We've had app cache and now service worker that allow you to build your application to work offline, but those APIs can be difficult to use. DuskJS is going to simplify that and also bring together a world of offline web apps so users have a central way to navigate their apps and use them while they have no internet connection. So let's first start from the user's point of view. We'll go to DuskApps.com. And this is our app index. So what this is a listing of all the applications that have our script installed and are offline enabled. Over here on the left, we have our app drawer. The app drawer shows all of your installed applications. Right now, since I'm running in incognito mode, I don't have any installed applications. What's the cool thing about DuskApps.com is it actually uses DuskJS to enable offline use. So we might as well just install DuskApps.com so that we have a landing page when we have no internet connection. So we'll go through the install process. We click install. Now it's ready for installation. It's going to refresh the page and give it a couple of seconds. And now we have DuskApps installed. If we open the drawer, we can see the status, and we can uninstall the application if we wanted to. While we're here, let's go to a couple other of the Dusk app enabled applications. Let's go to the To-Do MVC. Again, our drawer shows up. Let's install this one. And we're installed. We're good to go. So let's go back to the index, and we can see both of them are installed. And let's install a Markdown editor. Everybody loves Markdown. Install. And we're good. All right, now I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off and give the browser a second to realize that it's offline. See, we're offline. It's detected the connection is disconnected. Now we'll go to google.com just to verify that we have no internet connection. Now let's go to DuskApps.com. Since I have the index installed, it works offline. And I have a list here of the applications that are actually offline enabled. So these are the offline applications that I installed earlier while my connection was online. So now I can go to the To-Do MVC and say, let's pay that internet bill. And my to-do is saved. Might as well, since I have no internet connection, let's go and work on that README for the DuskJS application. All right, go back to our index. Now the internet connection will come back online. Give it a second, and there we go, we're back online. The page recognized that we came online, loaded the online content, and it's displayed at the bottom. And the drawer knows that I'm online again. Cool thing about this is if I go back to To-Do MVC, my to-dos are there, and I can go back to the index and there, and all of my apps are there. So that's how DuskJS works from a user's point of view. They can install the apps. We have a nice little handy app drawer that shows up on all of the domains that have DuskJS installed. Now let's take a look at it from a developer's point of view. Now we go to DuskJS.com. You can see here that we have a nice little landing page. Go here and I'll log in with my account. All right, and down here we have a list of my apps that are in the App Store. These ones are live. These other two are demo, so I didn't approve those, so they don't show up in the App Store index. So let's create a new application. It has to be SSL enabled, so your site has to be SSL enabled for this to work. Service Worker, which is what backs DuskJS, requires an SSL connection. So we'll go And we require an SSL app logo. And then once you've done that, down here we give you step 2 and step 3. So you have to upload Elm Street to your app, to your domain. It has to be a sibling of the page that you want offline. This enables us to start up the service worker and be able to see the assets that are running in your application. So you can download that. And then the bottom down here, this part right here actually is just a snippet of code that you stick on your website. What this little piece of code does is it's actually the app drawer that we saw earlier that slides in and out. This allows the user to have point-and-click ability to install your application and to navigate your application when they're offline. Save our application, and then down the bottom we can see that it's in review. And once somebody goes and takes a look, verifies your installation is correct, hopefully we'll just make you live. Right now it's very alpha stage software. Service Worker definitely has some bugs. I ran into 2 in the development of DuskJS that make things a little bit difficult. Our drawer UI script right here doesn't have the best isolation right now. That's due to one of the limitations of Service Worker right now. There's a bug in for that. Hopefully they can address that, and we'll be able to not, our scripts that we load won't mess up the page that's running your application, because we don't want to have a heavy footprint on your page. This is for Chrome 41 and above right now, so that's pretty much Chrome beta as of this time of this video. Take a look. I hope you enjoy. Sign up and submit some applications. We'll take a look. I'd love to see what you come up with. Thanks a lot.